I've asked Lydia to marry me, and she's going to think about it.
There's something that I've come to understand about myself.
So does that mean you're still going to do it then? Get married?
Mm-hmm. You can stay here, Duncan, for as long as you like, I promise. But you have to talk to Natalie first.
You'll tell me when you're ready.
I thought I was ready.
Who was it now?
Oh, sorry, it's a wrong number. It's always happening. I must have another word with customer services.
Nah, it's nothing to do with that, mate. It's your sexy phone manner. 0898 Hot Lips Harper. Well, I've got sauce on my face.
No, it's you.
What?
You make everything seem so much better.
You mean I put the wind beneath your wings?
Exactly. With you, I feel safe and warm and protected. Everything I didn't feel with Duncan. And nothing is going to change that.
You think I'm marrying some kind of freak?
Au contraire, Samuel. Lydia's physical attributes are remarkable.
So why can't you be just a little bit happier?
If somewhat overcooked. One thing you can clarify for me, though. When she says she's thinking about it...
Yes, she's thinking about it, OK?
Whilst reserving the right to say no?
Well, Rachel. Seems as though you're still in the game.
Oh, joyous uncertainty.
Whoops. Do you want a hand clearing that up?
I shall clear it up, Lydia. It might not be to the standards of your hygienic magnificence, but clear it up, I shall. Now, what do you mean, part acceptance?
Well, there's a few things she wanted to sort out.
Sort out?
To do with the family, if you must know.
Tom, your mother and I...
We need to talk to you.
Yeah, we've decided to... What? To... have a party.
Yeah, celebration.
Celebration?
Yeah, of you getting home in one piece.
A sort of welcome home Tom party.
Everything is okay, isn't it?
Tom, we really need to tell you something. Thing is, Tom. Thing is.
We really, really love you.
So, we've decided to ring round and see who's up for a party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to kiss him again?
I think I'd just like to look. Thanks. Maybe just one more touch then. I think I'm done now. Thanks. Celeste, I want you to know that I think you're really,
Right.
Class dismissed, I think. Mother, if you're going to employ that thug downstairs as a pleasure slave, you really can't object to...
Shut up. You know, don't you? It's bad enough having your father lying to me, and you're always at the halfway house.
My father?
All this time, and you didn't tell me about him being there.
I didn't know.
You didn't? Right, I'm sorry. He's probably just got back.
You mean you went there?
Yeah. To see Steph. But don't you worry. Everything's going to get back to normal.
You mean you're bringing him home?
He can come back when he's ready.
Let me explain why I sent Jane the messages, please.
So what was it we wanted to do? Torture her? You haven't got a good reason. But I still need to know.
I don't remember.
You sent her sick text messages, and now you don't know why. It was your fault! She left because of you! Jane left because of you!
Hey. It's horrible the way this got out about Duncan, isn't it?
Not now, Della.
Have you even thought about what you're going to do about it?
I said, not now yet.
What are you staring at?
I always used to watch her. She used to come this way through the graveyard.
Not the first time she didn't. She didn't the first time she came here.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. She had beautiful blonde hair and lots of friends.
Hi, Josh.
She had everything she could possibly want.
Is she going to show me around them?
And now, she has her very own handsome prince. Go on. It's the only chance you'll ever get. Now you'll never know how it feels. Get out. Hope you haven't lost it. That was Sam's passport out of here. Never mind. You can always be maid of honour at the wedding. Well, some kind of maid anyway. Shut up. Unless you catch the bouquet, of course. Not that she'll be chucking it your way. Poor Aunt Rachel, childless again. It's funny, isn't it? Steph's son comes back and she doesn't even know it. Some people just don't know how lucky they are.
It says the dales are mainly composed of sedimentary strata comprising particles eroded from older igneous rocks.
Hiya. You're up early, Mike.
Dad, some parents actually want to hear about the field trip.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Settled in layers at the bottom of prehistoric seas, gradually becoming denser and more solid under the pressure of their own weights and that of the water above them.
Oh, yep, pressure. Yeah.
It's sort of like sand in a glass of water, only on a much larger scale, right?
So, how were the prehistoric seas?
Fine, thanks. Did you transfer that money over?
Sorry, I've just been a bit tied up.
Really? Anyone we know?
What does Dad need a key for?
He's been doing some redesign on the Yamamoto contract.
Yeah.
I do hope I'm not intruding. I thought you might appreciate a little companionship in the wake of recent developments. A son sacrificed. I feel we might both appreciate a little of how it feels. Mere mortals that we are. I am concerned.
Concerned?
Sam has asked Lydia to marry him.
Is that such a bad idea?
Lucy and Ben would find it difficult to adjust.
And so would you.
I must admit Sam is somewhat like a son to me. I don't want to push him into her arms by saying too much, so perhaps I say too little.
I feel the same way about Duncan and Natalie, and now I feel as though I've betrayed them both. I think I wanted Duncan to be like a husband to me.
Sorry, I'll come back.
Thanks. Have you talked to Rabbi Kaufman about this?
He has no children, whereas you... Have you thought how you would feel if your son were to come back? If he were here now? How happy would that make you?
I dare imagine it. I do know this, though, that if I knew where he was, I wouldn't let him go a second time.
Holly! Holly! I forgive you. Just accept it. Look, nothing that you did to Jane could be half as bad as what I did to Natalie.
But I made her do it. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
But you don't know that. Look, what I did to Natalie, I know. And I couldn't be half the father that I should have been to Ryan, let alone Jane.
But you're their father. Theirs. And if it wasn't for me, they'd still have you. God, you're not a bad father, Duncan. I've seen it with me and Josh. You know, I'd have killed... I wish I had half the things that you gave Jane.
Hello, Holly.
You think you show it in your face, really? Two boyfriends, two faces. You're seeing someone else.
So what if I am? Why would it bother anyone? Unless they were jealous for some reason.
Anyone's jealous of you?
No. Of course not. But they might be worried about... Let's see... Josh?
I'm jealous of her. It's simple, really.
Ta-da!
Oh, blimey. What'd I do, win a raffle?
Way to a man's heart.
Yeah, and there'll be plenty more stomach to get through and all if you keep that up. Look, Nat, you've got my heart already, love. You don't have to do all this.
I want to. I want you to feel like the man of the house.
Dad? Didn't realise you wanted me to go that far.
Morning, Ryan. Would you like a yoghurt?
You said everything was going to get back to normal.
Yes, it is. Woody is here to stay.
But, Mother...
Mr. Man of the house, I think the upstairs tap needs looking at.
Does it? Oh, right, yeah, of course. Grouting. Yeah, grouting. Got a light?
I am not taking your father back. What do you expect, Ryan? He walked out on both of us. He let us believe that our lives were over. And then he went to... her. At least with Woody, I can...
Oh, I don't want Woody. I want Dad to come home. And unless you want me to tell Woody that your illegitimate honeymoon's over, then I suggest you at least go to the halfway house and get his side of the story.
You've got to let him know. Is that too much to ask?
No, I just haven't decided yet.
And what, may I ask, is the nature of this blockage to the executive process?
It's 3 minutes waiting time.
Or perhaps you just enjoy the sport of it all.
Look, if you must know, I didn't even believe him when he asked me.
Too good to be true.
Have you any idea what it's like? Do you think you'll never meet anyone? Think you'll spend the rest of your life alone? With no husband and no children, no family? It's like now he's finally come, I don't want to say yes. In case I break the spell.
Well, I'm still waiting. Duncan. All right, then. Okay. How about this? I think you're a liar. I think you're a liar. I think you're a stinking hypocritical... Please look at me when I'm talking to you. Oh, Duncan. You could have written, you could have called, even a solicitor's letter.
I never lied. Not to you.
Get out.
Look,
A lot of this is my fault.
Damn right it is. What is it that she's got that I haven't, eh? Well? My husband turns up and you wait, what, a week? Before I get a lame phone call from him?
Actually, I've been here for 4 months.
4 months? And you knew, and Josh knew.
And who else knew?
I didn't know what to do, Natalie. I just want to come home. Please.
Listen, I don't care where you've been or how long you've been away, because my life has moved on since you went. Since you've been here, hiding behind that Tark's cassock. And as for you, well, you've got what you've come for, haven't you? As far as I'm concerned, you're more than welcome to him.
Tom?
I thought it'd make a really good end to my field trip video. Sort of return to domesticity type thing.
Tom, your mother and I, we've decided.
I don't want Frankie to go.
No, it's okay. Frankie can stay, as long as she wants.
What then?
Mike's been staying at Will's.
Mike?
Your dad. We've decided to live apart.
From each other.
We're sorry, Tom.
Josh, listen to me!
Not now.
Yes, now! I need you to know why! I spy, you die.
Freaks don't have families.
Close your eyes.
I'm just going to see if I can get Ben off in his buggy, okay? Oh, look, I'm sorry about that. I forgot to wash up last night. Too busy thinking about married life. Lydia's going to give me an answer soon. See you later. Not sure I'm hungry after all. We could go now and grab something later. I know this nice little Italian place.
Okay. Your treat. Kate, what about it?
Seems like love is in the air. Well, Lucy, it looks like you and I are going to have a peaceful breakfast together.
Actually, Amanda's waiting for me. Oh, by the way, there's a clean bowl up there that no one's used.
Left on the shelf for all to see. An old maid forever Rachel will be. Especially if you decide to let Steph into that little secret that you're sitting on. Still, at least when you're alone you'll only have one plate to wash.
What happened with Dad?
Ryan, he's been there 4 months. And nobody bothered to tell us. They were just laughing behind our backs while he was carrying on with the parish priest. But actually, I'm glad they didn't say anything. Because it's enabled us to carry on with our lives just as we would have done anyway.
I knew, Mother.
You knew?
I'm really sorry, but none of us thought that you were ready to take him back. We just wanted to let you get this stubble and sawdust phase out of your system until you were ready to get back with him in due course.
I am not taking him back. How could you? That's all of you.
Well, how could it just not work all of a sudden?
It's not the easiest thing to explain. No one's really to blame here.
But there is a reason. There's got to be.
It's to do with your mother and our relations.
Relations? What? Like uncles, aunts, cousins?
Intimate relations. It's not really her fault. She wants more than I can give her.
And that's why you've gone. she's having an affair.
Black Widow. The Black Widow spider. Entices her mate back to the web, has her wicked way, and then
Eats it.
till moving on to the next one. Yum yum.
Are you saying that my mum...
I'm saying that I knew a Black Widow. She only had 2 legs, but she could suck men dry. Don't look so amazed. There are predators everywhere. Sexual predators. I'm sorry. No.
I'm not like them. My parents.
I know.
Holly, I was wondering, did Josh say anything yesterday about me? It's just that it was weird, you know, him turning me away like that, and I thought, now everyone knows about Duncan, he might want to talk about.
What about you? Or about Jane? Who's the one he wants to talk about, Della? Who's the one who's always in his head?
I want to know exactly what you did to her.
I ate her heart out with a wooden spoon.
Tell me!
I was watching her.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. She had beautiful blonde hair and lots of friends.
Flat shoes, flat chest, flat life.
She had everything she could possibly want.
Do you love me? Because I don't love you. In fact, I don't know why I ever got involved with you.
And now, she has her very own handsome prince.
Why?
The Black Widow.
Answer the question.
Black Widow. She was my mother. She used to sleep around. Man after man. Like she fed on it. And my dad, all he could do was sit and watch. He was killing him, but he let her do it. She was a predator. Jane was a predator too, Josh. I was doing it to protect you.
You know, I feel that we 3 have got to know each other really well over the last year or so.
Maybe it's because we were all so close to Jane.
Precisely. And I feel that I can tell you 2 things that I wouldn't tell other people.
What is it, Dr. Harper?
What do doctors do when they get ill? They get scared just like everybody else. Especially when they've found out that they're going to die. I'm sorry, I'm only telling you because I don't want to tell your mother, not in her condition, and Ryan just couldn't take it. And without Jane and Duncan...
Duncan?
Shh. I know. He'd be here if he was around, but obviously it's just not meant to be, is it? Oh, I feel silly telling you this now. Oh, come on. Oh, look, let's not say anything more about it, shall we? You just have a really good day. Let's not say any more about it. There you are. Come on, you. Eat up.
I've lost my appetite.
Oh, you're saying you want me to give you a checkup?
You don't have to pretend to be happy, you know. And do all this housewifey stuff for me.
Yeah, I know. I'm only doing this because I like to do these things for you. Look, if you're worried about Josh and Della, about how they were when you came in, don't worry about that. They're always like that. They're just obviously not very good at expressing their true feelings.
And what about you? Nothing you want to say to me?
Well, I'm not going to tell you I love you again, if that's what you mean. We're going to end up sounding like one of those couples who speak in baby voices, aren't we?
OK. Well, you don't have to tell me that anyway. Look, I'm going to go for a walk. Get some air. I'll see you later.
We wanted to bring Duncan to you, but his agoraphobia.
So Duncan's staying at the halfway house, is he, Josh? Why would you want to bring him here? Do you think I care?
I thought that he might like to see you before he died.
Is that what you told him?
I didn't think it was appropriate, and I didn't think it was true.
Wow. Maybe it's your sensitivity and insight that Duncan goes for.
That was a mean thing to lie about, Dr. Harper. Me and Della were worried.
Were you? Did you feel betrayed? By someone you felt shouldn't lie or play games with you? Well, that's after 2 hours. Imagine how it feels after 4 months.
Well, I know you're upset about Duncan.
Then why didn't you tell me where he is? If he was really that ill, I could have helped him. But oh no, you wanted to keep it your little secret. I'm surprised about you. But there again, Steph does seem to have this funny effect on men. Anyway, it doesn't change a thing, does it? Duncan and I are still apart, and Woody and I are still together. That's all that matters. Bye-bye.
Traitor! You didn't even tell me.
Duncan wanted to keep a low profile.
He's my father.
Yeah, sometimes you can't tell people things because you want to protect them. I'll take you to him now if you want.
No.
No, that's why I didn't tell you about the text messages. Sometimes you can't tell people. You wanted to protect Duncan and his family, and I wanted to protect you from Jane.
Do you know what, Holly? Until now, I never saw the link. Amazing.
And what it does, it eats little sort of half-moon-shaped notches in the leaf. And then when it's really hungry, it starts and it eats holes in the leaf in general. Kind of a beetle with a long snout. And...
Kate. Hi, Sam.
You two could be me and Lydia all curled up on the sofa like that. Oh, she said she's definitely giving me a yes or no answer tomorrow. So, I reckon I better get some sleep for the big day tomorrow. Night, everyone.
It's lovely, isn't it? The way they are so happy. I think we should all be grateful.
Lovely. Let me tell you. Do you want to know the reason? Josh. I stole the front door key. So I could leave her a birthday present. Jenny doll, your princess playmate. I saw her on the phone to her boyfriend. She thought it was him.
She never rang me. Do you know who it was? Holly. Who was it? Holly! If you know who she was seeing.
I don't know, Josh.
He could have killed her!
Get home!
Is it good? Having someone to give you what you need. Isn't that what a husband's supposed to do?
Okay. Tom, your father and I... It's not that we don't love each other. And it's not that we don't love you. We do. It's just we stopped... Mike just doesn't find me attractive anymore. Happens.
Going somewhere, Rachel?
No. Yes. Now you know what curiosity killed Alexandra, and you are rather a tomcat.
You just looked a bit tense, that's all. You okay?
I was just thinking about your child that never was. Such a tragedy.
Well, thanks for reminding me. Now, the truth is, I think about it myself sometimes. Could have been a boy. A son. Still, Roxanne's about to pop. She might give me what I've been waiting for all these years.
Tell Roxanne we'll be thinking of her in her labours. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I should have picked a more salubrious venue. But then I thought, well, she's used to walking the streets in her professional capacity.
Are you going to tell me what this is about?
It's about Sam. And how much he means to you.
I don't believe you.
I think you'll find that more than covers the transfer fee. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lydia. Amor Vincent Omnia. Love conquers all. Oh, I should never have presumed.
I don't know. I think you presume rather well. Thank you, Rachel.
Deliverance. Oh, deliverance.
I did it for you, Josh. I didn't want you getting hurt. Like my dad.
All right. That's enough.
I could have backed off and let her get her claws into you, but I didn't. I didn't want you winding up like him, crushed, consumed. She'd have drained the life out of you. Is that what you wanted?
I wanted her. That's all. You did all this for me, yeah? Nothing in it for you, was there? No picking up the leftovers.
She can't destroy you now.
And now you can have what you came for. Do you love me, Holly? Because I don't love you. I need you.
You don't have the right to say anything that bold to me. Even when we were together, I never really felt that you even wanted to love me, not properly. And then when you did leave, you had managed to go half a mile down the road. No. Duncan, I will not be dragged back into this grey world of yours.
Is this because of this man?
You've put pay to that. But you'll see, you know, you will get your just desserts. Because you will find out what Steph is really like. And in my opinion, I think you both deserve each other.
Tom, hi.
Broken.
Well, Frankie certainly knows how to take care of her toys.
It's your fault, isn't it? That Mum's unhappy.
Yeah. Your mum and I... you know, it's not that I don't love her. But people can't help being the way that they are. And I can't help it either.
Can't help what?
Being what I am.
Not interested in Mum.
No, I mean... Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where we're different, Dad. Because if intimate relations is what it's going to take to keep me and Frankie together, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad things are going so well. Woody's left me.
Oh, Nat, sweetheart, I'm really sorry. You can't be surprised, though. I mean, look at Danny. He just disappeared 5 minutes after Dennis was born.
So?
So what is his brother? You know, first sniff of family life and off like a whippet.
No, that's not why Woody's left me.
Well, why do you think he carted off then?
Probably for the same reason that I never want to see you again.
What?
I know all about Duncan. I know you all knew and you never said a thing. You betrayed me, Roxy, just like you did when you knew about Duncan's affair in the first place.
Matt.
Please don't speak to me. Don't want to hear any more lies. Besides which, I know something which is far bigger than anything you could ever tell me anyway. But I think I deserve a few secrets of my own. Wouldn't you say?
I love you.
Yeah?
So we have to do it now, before it's too late.
Tom, you okay?
I know we might not like it at first, but... I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
We have to. It's the only way we can stay together.
Why are you touching me there?
How else are we going to do it? Frankie, it's broken and I wouldn't film it anyway.
I just don't want to end up like my mum and dad.
Tom. It's okay.
I heard you and Woody last night. He was upset because you told him about Dad being back, wasn't he?
Yes. Just like I was upset because nobody told me.
No one told me either. I didn't really know that he was there all that time. I just didn't want to admit that I was upset about it as you were.
Why did you tell Woody?
I thought that with him gone, Dad might come home.
Oh, Ryan. You can't just forget what people have done in the past. You can only try to move on. And that's what you are doing with Celeste. And it's really good. And you mustn't let any of this affect you. Who knows, you could end up being an inspiration to all of us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Maybe Celeste and I should be an example to you all. So, it's over. I mean, obviously I'm grateful to you for introducing me to certain aspects of adult life, but that's all you ever will be, I'm afraid. A starter in life's feast.
Is that what you were trying to tell me before?
Exactly.
Well, Ryan, thanks for letting me down so gently. I'm glad you enjoyed your starter, even if it was just potted shrimp.
It's marry Sam or don't marry Sam. Money doesn't even come into it. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Lydia, here.
Rachel! Rachel, I don't want it!
Lydia, I implore you, don't take my family away. They're all I have left.
Nobody is taking anybody.
I know what it is to feel the love of a man, to feel the embrace.
Rachel!
Lydia, please, I implore you.
Rachel, whatever I decide to do with me and Sam, I won't take him away. And anyway, you'll be gaining a niece, not losing a nephew.
You've made your decision, then?
Well, it is a tricky one, Rachel. I'm sorry I've kept you in suspense. It must have been awful not knowing. Still, I did say I'd come to the decision by the end of my shift. So if you'll excuse me, I've got some serious thinking to do.
I never wanted to kiss you. I didn't. It was about Jane. Josh, I even went to the party that night to tell her, but she wasn't there. I mean, her own birthday party. So I sent you a text to let you know.
didn't know you had a mobile phone.
Jane? Jane? You scared her away. One stupid text message, and I had to pick it up in front of her.
It's not just our fault.
No, whose is it then?
There was someone there the night Jane disappeared.
It was what?
I don't know, I saw someone, a shadow or something. Was it you? Josh?
Dunno. I get blackouts, okay? Like my mind shuts down. I don't know what happens when I come round. I had one the night Jane disappeared. Why didn't you say?
I just said we were together all night, me and you. I was just trying to protect you. Josh.
Sorry, Frankie. I understand if you don't want to see me again.
Tom, as it. You had me worried, though. Thought you were turning to my dad.
Will.
Yeah. You know what he's like. New girlfriend every night. It's just so sad that people don't realise you don't have to sleep together to stay in love.
You might think you've got one over on me, Steph. That's not what I've tried to do. I wanted to help. Well, don't you ever forget what I've got over you. I could destroy you if I wanted to.
You're back. Again.
To talk about the past.
Yeah, awful things in the past.
Jane, I know I was never very good at that, at talking before. Every morning after Jane had gone, I used to wake up and I used to feel as if something had disappeared in me. I tried to tell you, but I couldn't, and I'm really sorry.
Don't be, not on my account.
But I want to start again with you.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready for new starts yet. Take care of yourself.
Holly, I'm sorry I gave you a hard time. I've been blaming myself ever since you disappeared. Look, all this time I've been thinking to myself, why wasn't I there when she needed me? What if I was and it was me that...
Josh, you didn't do anything, not to Jane. You just wouldn't. There was someone else there, I know there was. At least we've got one thing in common. Guilty secrets. Can't get enough of them, can we? Go on, she won't bite. Super glue. Whoever Jane is, it wasn't us who put her there, okay? And Josh, I didn't mean it like that either, not you and me. I was just confused.
Sure. It's not an easy thing, Tom. Well, you know that by now, anyway. I mean, we'll probably get back together again.
One day?
My camera's broken.
Do you want me to take you back to the shop?
No, it's all right. They won't be able to fix it. Not properly, anyway. It'll never be the same as it was.
Yes. The snow in Moscow falls very hard at this time of year. Not doing very well at the staying apart from each other bit, are we?
No, we're not. I just wanted to say that maybe you're right. And maybe I'm not quite over things like I thought.
Yeah, well, I know I'm right, because, well, it took me almost 5 years to get over Sheila.
Sheila?
Yeah, my ex. And funny enough, you were the final push that got her out of my system. But I would wait another 50 years for someone like you to come along.
Would he? I do love you, you know.
Listen, Nat, have a word with Duncan, have a talk, get yourself sorted out. I mean, don't worry about me, you just Just make sure that you're all right. I'll always be on the end of the old mobile. All right.
Hey. We bumped into each other, so I said to come round. Anyway, I've got stuff I should do.
I hope you don't mind. It's just that there's not much room at my house, especially when my mum's in a room.
Sure. Listen, Holly. Wait. Why?
Can't have you thinking I'm jealous, can I? I thought you want to see her. Josh, I just didn't want Jane to destroy you like my mum destroyed my dad. You deserve better than that. Anyway, you never know. You and Della. I'll see you later, yeah?
Holly. Thanks.
What's up, Ryan?
Celeste and I are no more.
Oh, sorry. You seem so well matched.
It seemed inappropriate.
Yes, Woody and I are having a break from each other as well. Just wanted to have a think. Now things have changed. So it's just you and me again.
Oh, Celeste will get over it, I suppose.
It's nice knowing your father's back.
Maybe he could come round for dinner sometime.
Yeah.
Not just yet, though.
Fine, Sam. Tell him you love him. Tell him you'll die without him. But I thought Lydia was changing her mind. Stiffening her resolve, hardening her heart. One would think she gained sadistic pleasure in delaying her answer.
You really shouldn't worry, Aunt Rachel. It will be better for all of us when Sam's got a proper wife. It will feel like everything's been put back together again.
I'm sorry, Samuel. My career must come first. Motherhood, traffic control. Just don't.
Hi, Sam. I don't know how to say this.
I'm so sorry, Samuel. But you're still young. Lydia, we'd like to be alone.
But the answer's yes. Yes! 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 Yes!
It's wonderful, isn't it?